And that is how I play MyVegas. Let me know in the comments below if this has worked for you or not.
Is the Ace of Vegas, the Ace of Vegas.
And what is up, you guys? Ace of Vegas here, coming back at you live. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so we can keep giving you guys these great blackjack strategies here. But today, I wanted to take on a challenge. So since I did the Zeppis Guides challenge the other day, I wanted to go ahead and try out a new strategy for blackjack. So this is the Cris Rocks blackjack strategy. So what she does, she's another YouTuber, Cris Rocks. She's mainly like a fashion and a gaming YouTuber. Yeah, I know that's a little bit of a weird combination, but in fairness, I'm a gamer and I'm a travel vlogger too, so I don't really have the room to talk about that. Anyway, though, so what I wanted to do is wanted to try out her strategy for beating the system in MyVegas Blackjack. Now, you guys know I already have a couple successful systems, but, you know, sometimes they don't always work for everyone. We have the MyVegas Advisor strategy, we have the patented Ace of Vegas strategy, we also have, I think we had another flat bet strategy that we'd been doing up until now. So right now, I wanted to try out the Cris Rock strategy. Now, Cris, her strategy is based on it's kind of like a modified progressive betting system, and here's how it goes. So what you do is you play a single hand on a single deck blackjack game. I watched a video and it looked like it shuffled every single time. So it's only a single deck game. It's not progressive, it's not free bet, and it certainly was a shack. So by process of elimination, that was the only one she could have had. And here's how the whole thing works. So you start with a low bet. She was starting at something like 500, but we have a lot more chips. So we'll probably start at something like 5,000, just for the purpose. We only play one hand. It was second base over here in the single deck. And then what you got to do is you got to play according to strategy. From what I understand, you don't deliberately try to lose, but you play according to strategy. And then what happens from there is if you get 3 losses in a row, now she explicitly said 3 losses in a row, that's when you want to increase your bet, but you're going to increase it for some reason anywhere between 8 times to 10 times or up to 20 times, and then after you win that big one, you drop back down. So you just do one bet like that, and then win or lose, drop back down, from what I understand. You don't take insurance, and then if you start losing, you start doing the count. If you get up to 3 in a row, it's fine. If you lose twice and then win 1, you don't continue the count, you just keep going from there. So we're going to try it over the course of 100 hands in the single deck over here, and we're going to try to play according to proper basic strategy just to be sure, and then we'll go ahead and go from there. So let's go ahead and start this off. Let's put 100 hands on the clock. On your mark, get set, ready, and deal. Alright, so we got an 18 versus a jack over here. Unfortunately, we're probably going to lose this one because that's probably a 20, but we don't have a choice, so we have to stand instead of hitting on this. Okay, so that's a push. That's hand 1. Let's bet again. Okay, cool. So that's a soft 17 versus an 8. Now, as far as that goes, let me go ahead and pull up the... oh gosh, I'm trying to remember how soft totals work. Soft totals are the worst. And the thing about single deck blackjack, it's a little different from multi-deck blackjack too, so there are going to be some slight variations. So with the soft 17 versus an 8, I think that one actually is just a straight up hit, because you do want to make it stronger. And the, shoot, yeah, that's a 5,000. Alright, so that 13 we got to hit on too. So that busts us, that's loss 1. We're going to bet again. That's a 20, that's a stand. No questions asked. Alright, cool. So we're doing alright. That was 3 hands. And we're back to 0 on the losses. Let's cancel the auto bet. We don't want to do that. Now the 2s, we do want to split those versus a 6, so let's split those up. And then the 9, I know we want to double against the 6, so let's double that. And then that 8 versus a 6, I think we also double that one. And that was hands 4 and 5, so that was a loss and a win, so we're just going to call that a wash, go back to 0. Alright, so 12 versus a 7, obviously that's a hit. 13 versus 7, also a hit. Alright, so that's 1 loss on that bust. That's a stand, clearly. Okay, and then we're back to even. So far, we haven't had much course to go ahead and mix things back up. Now the 6. All right, I think we're 7 hands in. I think I might have missed a hand, but we'll just call it 7 hands in right now. Soft 16 versus a 2. If I recall correctly, that one you just hit. You want to make it stronger if you can. Soft 17, you actually want to double normally, but because we drew into that, we just hit. And the 13 versus a 2, actually you do stand on that in traditional basic strategy, so let's stand on that for single deck. Alright, cool. And that's a loss. Next hand, we stand on that. And we won that one. Alright, let's hit. Let's see what happens. Stand. Alright, so that's one loss. Stand on that. That's 2 losses. Now if we get a 3rd loss in a row, this is when we really increase our bet. Now we skip the insurance, because insurance is a sucker bet. And the soft 19 versus an ace, that one we actually, surprisingly, I think we want to stand on that one, as much as I hate to do it, but 19 is usually a surefire bet. Okay, cool. And that actually won us a hand. Stand on that. I know better than that. So normally in my system, we'd be increasing the bet already. And we're just, we're on a bit of a winning streak. Alright, so here comes our first loss here. We're going to have to hit this 15. Alright, so that's 1 loss. Alright, stand on that one. Alright, it's 2 losses. Ooh, rough. Gotta hit that, though. Alright, that's 3 losses in a row, so now we clear the bets. And I guess what she done is she done 8 first, so let's just do 8 times the bet. We'll bet 40,000. And let's deal that. And we stand on that. Okay, cool. And that was worth 40,000. Then we drop back down. Okay. So stand that. Alright, awesome. Another win. Another one there. Bet again. Well, we're gonna hit that 13. Gonna hit that 15 again. And we're gonna lose. So that's 1 loss. We're about 20 hands in right now. I'm gonna stand on this. Alright, that's a win. So that evens it out. And we're gonna want to stand on this 18. Alright, cool. Still winning. It's fascinating thing. We're still really winning on this over here. It's a very odd way to kind of chase losses. Pushed on that one. And basic strategy tells us to double. Alright, so we lost on that one. That's 1 loss. 8 and 12, hit that. 16, hit that again. That's 2 losses. Ooh, bad hand. 16 versus a 7. We do want to hit that, even though 16 is like the worst hard total you can get in the game, but make it happen. And that's 3 losses in a row. Cool. Let's put down a 50 chip. Ooh, I feel like we're gonna lose this one. This isn't gonna go well. Because that's a pair of 6s versus a 10. Honestly, I'd rather surrender, but I know the appropriate play is to hit. So we're gonna hit, and we're gonna stand on that. Okay, and we actually did win that one. Huh, this is surprising. I can't believe this is working. Well, hey, there you go. Cris said she had success with this, and so far we're having some success too. Alright. Well, I wouldn't think of it as a viable betting strategy, but it appears to be. Let's double. Alright. We're only about 27 hands in right now. This is hand 28. And the 3s, we usually want to split against a 5, so I'm feeling comfortable splitting. And we'll double this. And we'll stand on that. Let's see what happens now. Boom. Alright, that's 30 hands in since we split it. Let's go again. Stand. Alright, cool. Alright, stand on that too. It's a very uncomfortable winning streak here. Stand on that. Yeah, it's pretty stable. Skip the insurance, because we don't take insurance in the strategy. And we hit, like our lives depended on it. That's 1 loss. Alright, that's a win. So that wipes that out. Cancel the auto bet. We don't want to auto bet. We do want to hit though. Alright, that's 1 loss. And then I guess we'll stand. Oh, I didn't mean to hit. Alright, that was my fault. That was a misclick, but I think, well, no, we would have won actually if I hadn't misclicked. So, but that's still on me. That's still a mistake I made. Alright, so that's 3 losses. So we're going to clear the bets. And let's try the 20 like she said. 20 times. See, this is not going to work. See, I knew that wasn't going to work, so we'll clear the bets. But we're going to keep going. For the sake of the experiment, we're just going to keep going. Good. This is hand number 40, I believe. Alright, that's 1 loss. Stand on that. That's a no-brainer. Okay, cool. So our next one, soft 14 versus a 7. And soft 14, actually against the 7, I believe you just want to straight up hit that one. Ooh, soft 15, you also just kind of want to straight up hit. We're still in an advantageous position here. We have the flexibility. Soft 19, you just straight up stand on that action right there. And I don't think you'd even double that unless it was a 6, but we just straight up stand on that action. So we're going to stand on that. Alright, so that's a loss. Ooh, that's a hit for sure. Stand on that. Alright, let's push. So, zero that back out. She doesn't really explain what you do on pushes. So I assume we just kind of count those as a win. And don't worry about it. So 45 hands in. This is number 45, I believe. Okay, that's a win. Stand on that. That's a loss. We'll double that. That's a definite win. And let's take a hit here. Let's take another hit here. Take another hit here. Alright, that's a loss. Stand on that. It's 2 losses in a row. Alright, if we lose this next hand... Ooh, this is a tough one. I think an 18 you just want to hit. You don't want to double that soft 18. Ooh, rough. Yeah, that's 3 losses in a row. Alright, let's go ahead and clear it out. Let's try the 20 again. And we're going to hit. Yeah, I think 20 times might be a little too much. I think we're starting to lose. We're starting to lose some chips here. Ooh, that was bad. And we hit that. Alright, so that wipes us out. Hit. Stand on that one. Alright, that's a push. You just hit a 9. You want to make it stronger. That's a 19 anyway. Alright, that's another win. It's an 18, skip that. And then what's our plan here? Stand on that one, actually. Alright, that's another win. Stand on that. Now we can't lose. Stand on that. Look at that. Alright, 60 hands in, and we're just on a great winning streak. Again, normally I'd just go ahead and increase my bet, but that's not what the strategy tells us here. Alright, so that's one loss. We'll hit that 14. That's 2 losses. Gonna hit that 14 again. That should be a win. Alright. That's what I figured. That's 20 is a guaranteed win. That 18's probably gonna win. Ooh, that's a loss. Alright, the 3 against the 4 you split. The 8 you want to hit against the 4. Stand on a 16. 12 you stand on as well. Alright, that's 2 losses. 2 renegade losses. Let's hit again. Ooh, that 20. I'm standing on that. Take the free 20. And that wipes that out. Alright, that's 1 loss. Oh, I didn't mean to double that. That's fine, though. It's 2 losses. Let's go back down to the 5,000. And a soft 13, I feel like we have some options here. We're supposed to hit this one to make it stronger, though, against this. Or actually, do you double it? No, sorry, I had to consult the strategy card. Looks like you double it. Oh, okay, that's why you double it. Alright, cool. Stand on that. Nice. More wins. Another win. Man, I'll tell you what, if I could play like this all day, probably wouldn't have a problem in this game. Alright, that's 1 loss. And there goes my phone going off. Alright, that's 2 losses. Skip the insurance. That's 3 losses in a row. Okay. Let's just go ahead and try 10 times. Let's do a 10 times bet. 18 I feel comfy with. And that was a push. Alright, bizarre. Let's see how we do here. Hit that. 17. Alright, that's 1 loss. We double. 2 losses. And let's hit that for sure. That's a weak hand. That's a weak hand too. That's 3 losses in a row. So, alright, I'll try the 20 times bet. You know, let's just try crazy, something crazy. 40 times bet. See, I'm not gonna win this. I need a 7 here. See, and he gave me a 24. Yeah. Let's clear those bets out. Come back down. Stand. Gotcha. Let's hit that. It's 2 losses. Skip that. Hit. Hit. I feel like that's 3 losses. Let's try that crazy bet. And we'll stand on that. Okay, won that crazy bet. We won the crazy bet there. We'll clear the bets and go back down to the 5,000. So that's a 40 times bet. Stand on that. These are our last few bets here. Stand on that. Lost on that one. Skip that. Yep. I believe that was 3 in a row now. Let's just do it 10 times just to see what happens. Wow. Rough. Now, I'm not sure what happens if you lose on that. I think you just drop back down. You might actually have to double it, but we'll find out. Stand on that. Boom. Bet again. Stand on that. Alright, that's one loss. We might get one more shot at a big bet. Let's see. Stand on that. That's 2 big losses. Skip that. Alright, that's 3 big losses in a row. Let's try at 50. Hit that. Ooh, stand on it. Okay, cool. Success. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that again. It's fine though, it's fine though. We're gonna stand on it. Boom. Alright, no big deal. Steal that again. Stand on that. So that's a loss. Stand on that. And then one last bet. And we'll stand on that to close it. Alright, and that's a win. Alright guys, so it looks like we ended at 5,167,755 chips. I'm feeling comfortable with that. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here. We're going to go ahead and go on back and count up the booty. Alright guys, and we're back now. So it looks like we're sitting about 105,000 chips poorer after this last go around over here. All things considered, that's not too bad. We only lost about 2% of the bankroll, so we're at a 98% payback percentage after we went through 100 hands, which all things told isn't too bad. It's not quite as consistent as I expected, I don't think. The jumps didn't really seem to contribute too much. We won a fair amount of the larger bets, but we also lost a couple of the larger bets. If I counted correctly, I feel like we only had like a 60 to 70% win rate on the big bets, and those real big bets really did us in because we lost on the bigger ends of the big bets, and that's what really kind of did us in. So I might say just stick with a normal progressive strategy, like, you know, once you start winning, you start getting the big ones, and then you come back down. Or alternately, maybe just go ahead and do the half stack strategy that we do on MyVegas Advisor. That's always a good one. Or you can just go ahead and find a good bet that you work with. Flat bet strategy. Bet about 1,000th of your bankroll. Play for an hour, rinse and repeat. Or actually, you can do 1% of your bankroll, play for an hour, rinse and repeat, and they should be coming back with less than 0.5% if you play your basic strategy perfectly. What you can do with your trusty Wizard of Odds card, just go ahead and pick out the right deck combination for the right game, and then you should be in pretty good shape. So that being said, thanks for sitting back on this one over here. Special thanks to Cris Rocks and her channel over there for putting the strategy out there for us to test. And then hopefully you get a chance to check out this video too, Chris, and let us know what you think. But till then, Ace of Vegas is signing out. Strong hands and happy spinning, you guys.